Hi people, your social media partner in progress is here again. Mayolode is my name, and today we'll be talking about value. But I hope you've been putting God first in everything. I hope you've been joyful in everything, because in life, everything from your waking up moment till the time you go to bed, everything wants to make you feel like you're a failure. Everything wants to make you feel like you're incompetent. Everything wants to make you feel like you can't have it all or you can't do anything good. People use social media as a yardstick for how successful they are in life. Other people go and put up their best pictures, stand beside other people's cars, take pictures in other people's homes, go for events and functions. There are some functions I go for and I don't want to be there, but I smile, take good pictures and put it on social media. And then someone else will look and say, oh, Maiwa is living the life. Fake. I'm putting it up because it's one of my good pictures, but it's not to make you feel, less important or less valuable. Don't measure your life by other people's lives. That's so baseless. It doesn't hold water anywhere. And then there's some of you that sincerely you've not had much good breaks in life, and people look down on you and tell you, oh, other people have 5 cars, they've built mansions. So what? So what? Do you know if that person will live to be 40 or 50 or 60? Do you know if that person is happy? Do you know what that person is going through? Do you know what that person has had to sacrifice to be where they are? I look at mothers, especially mothers of young children who have added a bit of weight, who have little children, and they feel that they've let themselves go, and their husbands go to work or go about their businesses still looking fly, and they're looking at their tummies and their kids, and there's food on the floor, and they just feel like, oh, I'm no longer what I used to be. Don't do that. God has given you the gift of life. God has given you strength to birth children. Tell yourself, this is a phase that I was once single, I'm now married, I'm now a mother. And what is important at that point in time is the life that you're pouring into those seeds. We need godly seeds. So don't get carried away by things that are vain, things that are here today and there tomorrow and don't exist. Ask yourself, do you remember what the last person wore to work yesterday? No. Do I remember what I even wore to work on Friday? I don't remember. So if I can't even keep up with my own life in the past, why will I assume that other people care about? It's here today, it's gone tomorrow. So don't use things that are totally unimportant, things that don't hold water, things that are not weighty, to question or doubt yourself. You are valuable. You are important. Tell yourself, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. You want to buy a car, then work hard towards it. You want to build a house, tell yourself, people that build houses, especially those that build houses with integrity, without question, they don't have 2 heads on their head. If they could do it, I can do it too. And then plan and strategize your life. What steps do I need to take? What sources of income do I need to generate? What sacrifices do I need to put in place? What structures do I need to put in place? What do I need to set up to achieve these things? But don't ever talk yourself down. If people talk you down, open your mouth. A closed mouth is a closed destiny. Look at them and say, I am important to God. If Christ could come to die for me, because he has personalized his death for me, for the whole world, but he knows my name. He knows where I live. I am important and I am valuable to God. Therefore, my life, for me to be alive, my life has a meaning. I'm not useless. I'm going somewhere. I'm not just floating. I'm not like a cloud. I'm not just floating in time. I have a purpose, and seek out that purpose. You are valuable. You are important. The Bible says that you are fearfully and wonderfully made. God invested his time in you. He sent his son to die for you. God gave you a brain. He gave it to us. Look, I spoke about Nick Vujicic. I won't repeat that again. He has no arms. He has no legs. His wife now has 4 children. They recently had twin girls, January 2018. You can't imagine that someone will rise from that kind of obstacle, that kind of background, and make good use of his life. We've had Stevie Wonder, wonderful musician from time past. He's blind, visually impaired. Kobamza Sukwa is visually impaired. He's a producer. Platinum Award. People line up to, for him to produce their songs, and they pay, and he's doing well. He does voiceover sounds for lots of, and he has a very distinctive voice. And I've heard that when he's performing, he can actually call out when a particular instrument is off key. He has gained mastery in something. So don't say you are incapacitated in any way. You don't have a limb. Trust me, I'm not underestimating the pain that you are going through. Trust me, not living with eyesight is real. Not being able to work, being in a wheelchair, or being confined to the bed. These are real situations. But don't let your situation define you. I thank God for where I am, but I will not say, oh, I'm comparing myself to somebody else. I'm where I am, I'm on my lane, you are on your lane. Ask yourself, where I am. Google. We all have, thank God for Google. Who are people that are visually impaired and are successful in life? Who are people that don't have particular limbs or legs and are successful in life? People that go for Paralympics. These are people that society would ideally frown on and say, oh, we don't want you around us. But they've risen above and beyond that. Tell yourself, I will rise above and beyond the situation. I am valuable. I am important. I am VIP to God. I am fearfully and wonderfully made. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Christ in me is the hope of glory. Speak positively to yourself. Tell yourself you can achieve. You are an overcomer. You are great. You are destined for greatness. And trust me, you will overcome. No matter the obstacles in front of you, you will win. I pray for you. I pray that you will always put God first. And if there's anybody out there, you've not received Christ as the Lord of your life, I pray with you today that you take this simple prayer and say, Father, I welcome you into my life. I know that Jesus died for me. I know that he rose again because of me to give me a better life, and I accept him into my life. Holy Spirit, I ask you to take control and lead me and guide the affairs of my life from today. That simple prayer has changed everything in your life. I believe that I'll hear testimonies about you, and even if I never get to hear from you, go and live the best of your life. Have a blessed week. I'll speak to you in my next video.